Do you need business newsletter ideas? So you know it's smart to use email marketing in your business, but it's like, what do you talk about in your emails or the newsletters that you send out every month digitally? Today you're in luck because I'm going to share my favorite tips and business newsletter ideas to help you grow your influence and your profits. My name is Steph Parisi, and I love helping small business owners grow their influence and profits online using digital marketing strategies that actually work. And I'm also the leader of the Parisi Pack, a marketing membership for entrepreneurs. You can check out more on the Parisi Pack in this video. Now, I'm a huge believer in email marketing. I absolutely love it. If you've never seen this video before, check it out. I talk about why it's so smart. But you might be like, Steph, yeah, I know I should be doing it, but I don't know what to talk about. I always get hung up. And so let me give you some successful tips that I have learned over the course of the last 6 years in business using email marketing. Now, I've used it in a lot of different areas of business. I have my own marketing business, so my own small business. I use it currently in affiliate marketing and also network marketing. So a lot of different businesses, a lot of different email lists that I have going on. But the cool thing is I'm always able to be one-to-many in those lists and move the needle forward. But how am I doing that? What makes an email newsletter successful? What content should you put inside? First up, you need to decide the frequency of which you can email or send a newsletter to your list. There's nothing wrong with once a week, 4 times a week, once a month. You decide the frequency that you are able to be consistent with, but then stick to it because people will equate how serious you are in your business with your follow through. My personal goal is to send 3 emails every week. Next up, let's talk about some content thoughts when it comes to your email newsletter. First, talk about what you know, okay? What are you really good at? Like if you had to sit down and journal right now, like what are your strengths? What are you good at? Those are the easy things to start talking about in your email. Remember, you don't need to know everything more than your audience. You just need to know a few more tips. And because you're walking around with a computer in your hands, you can look up some more information on topics. Save your people time by doing that. Also, I highly recommend avoiding a lot of higher philosophical speech in your emails. Just write from your heart. Be real. I get replies to my emails all the time where people are just like, man, I feel like I'm just sitting down and talking to you at a coffee shop. And I love that. I try to be very real and speak in my own language. Yes, I think there's a level of having some important grammar, so you're not having tons of spelling mistakes, but people aren't going to really care if everything is grammatically perfect. Speak from the heart and share what you know. Another content idea is to simply bring up things that are trending or debatable discussions and how they relate in your niche and industry. What's going on news-wise around the world? How does that relate to your business? Again, you don't have to get super opinionated, but you can ask people their opinions. Ask them for a reply. Another idea is to sometimes share some personal things that are going on in your life. People like to do business with real people. Authenticity is huge these days. So I naturally, because my ideal customer, the person that I want to work with, is likely a parent, I'm going to talk about my kids in my emails. Now, I'm not sharing all the nitty gritty details, but I'm talking about humorous stories or how I'm doing business in relation to being a parent. So I'm getting real and sharing real life with people. Another topic idea can be a quote from possibly a personal development book you're reading or a podcast that you listen to, right? Share something that you've learned recently in your personal development time with your niche. Don't overthink this. It can be something simple where you're just reminding people of some business truths that they need to hear. Another thing that you can do when it comes to that is to feature new books or things that are being released. I know because I am releasing a YouTube video every week, a natural thing to include in my email business newsletters that I send out is links to my YouTube video. So in essence, I'm repurposing my content this way. I also love connecting the dots. So people find me on YouTube and then I encourage you. So if you haven't already, I have a Facebook group, a free Facebook group where I share more marketing tips. It's called Create Stories That Sell. I would encourage you to join it. So people join my Facebook group. Now I kind of have this revolving door where people watch my YouTube videos, they join my Facebook group, and they get on my email list. And so I'm warming my network by joining forces with all these three things. So in my business newsletters, often if I have a live video that I have done in my free private Facebook marketing group, Create Stories That Sell, I will sometimes write an email about it with a clickable link so it sends people back to that live. So I'm constantly redirecting the dots between YouTube, email marketing, and my free Facebook private group. And that really helps warm up my network, because a lot of you who are watching this video, maybe you found me on YouTube. You've never even heard of me before, which is cool. Hey, I'm glad you're here. Let me know who you are in the comments. But the reality is that it's going to take multiple touches with your network for people to get to know, like, and trust you. And so an easy way to do that is with your business newsletters that you send out is to redirect them to other content that you've created. So that's another thing that you can do. I also will send polls or ask people questions regarding the niche that I serve, right? Small business owners who are marketing online. And I'll ask questions. So I'll ask people, hey, what are you struggling with? And I'll give them options, right? There's a key to asking a question that you can get an answer from and not leaving it too open-ended, making it too difficult to answer, or having people to think about it too long. Because if people have to think more than a couple seconds, the chances are you're not going to get any feedback from them. But creating some polls or asking some ideas, be it in a Facebook group and redirecting through email to it, or just directly in the email asking a question, is another great idea for content. Also, social proof is an amazing thing. If you haven't watched this video where I talk about the power of social proof, watch it, because it's very important to use. It's also something that you can use in your business emails for content, for topic ideas that are great, because you're showcasing other people. What you really want to do in your business is showcase the people that you're helping, that you're coaching, your clients, or the services you're providing for those people that those people are then taking and getting results with, right? Like, I don't want to just show that, oh, I'm successful. I want to show the people that I'm helping are successful. And social proof does that really, really well. And so that's something else, once you get permission from people, that you can share in your business emails. And lastly, as long as you have a personal touch, you can include some statistics or infographics. I love using GIFs in my emails to add a little fun, not too much of everything, but you can throw those things into the mix as well. I like including personal pictures at times, again, depending on your niche and your business. If you have a product-based business, say you're making candles or something like that, you're gonna definitely wanna include pictures, visuals of the items. Jewelry would be another one. Clothing would be another great one, where you actually want a visual feeling sense that people can identify with the graphics that you include in your email. Whereas like me, I'm talking marketing, I don't always need to include a picture because it's not necessarily a very visual business. If you love these ideas, but you really need help with the how to do it, well, in the Parisi pack in my marketing membership, I have like over 30 email templates. I go through how to set up your email list step by step, the tutorial on screen on free platforms and paid platforms. So there's options for you there. But there are so many different ways to use email marketing, and it can really be simple. And that's my goal for you, is to make it simple, because it is such a powerful source. It's actually one of the things I talk about in this video, the secret of effective follow-ups. So if you want to check it out, you can. So head on over to www.stephanieparisi.com if you want to hop into the pack membership, or hop into my Create Stories That Sell Facebook group. You can find both those links there. In the meanwhile, check out either of these two videos that are popping up on the screen. They're here to help you win in your business. And I'll be back next week with another new video.